Okay, so you are now listening to the first tiny baby mini episode of From the Pitch to Purpose. And welcome. I am Sammy B. I have so many other names. My government name is Samantha Brand. And if you were to Google Samantha Brand Haiti soccer, you'll see a lot of pictures of me getting fouled in the Haiti national team jersey. It's quite entertaining for me now. In the moment, not so much. But I just wanted to come at you with a tiny little mini episode just explaining kind of who I am, because I haven't done that yet. I have introduced a lot of different people. You have met my daughter, you have met my mom, my sister. You will meet my other older sister eventually. And I just wanted to introduce who I am. And that is a very complicated answer. No, I'm kidding. But let me take you back to 1987. My mom and dad were young. They had 2 kids already, an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old. And one day my mom is a mother of 2 beautiful children, and the next she was taken advantage of and pregnant with me. So my life did not start from love. It didn't start from, my biological mother and my biological father in love. It started with my biological father taking advantage of my mom. And although that's really heavy, I want you to see this as Sam started that way, and yet she is joy. She is love. And that is who I am. And that is what I like to spread. And also my mom is a warrior because she honestly raised me to be love and happiness and kindness and humor. And she immediately went home, told my dad who raised me, Cliff Brand. He told him everything, said all these things happened. And of course, in that time, it was really hard to take anyone to court. So my dad, they talked with the church and, they just raised me as theirs. And I actually didn't find out that I wasn't the man who raised me's daughter until I was 27, which is earth shattering. But I know that it was such an important part of my story to find that out. And I needed to know all those things. But like I said, I was born into a family of love, but I wasn't born out of love, or I wasn't conceived out of love. But when I tell you that I could not have had a better man raise me, Clifford James Brand was one of the absolute best men still to this day that I have ever met. One of the most talented people. He was just amazing. And at my wedding, the only time that I ugly cried was during my daddy-daughter dance. And I thanked him because my life could have been so different if he chose a different path. But he chose me in every way, in every situation. And honestly, he was when I was born, the day I was born, I watched him, my eyes were tracking day 1 and I watched him walk across the room and I chose him back that day. And honestly, I could not have had a better man raise me. And so I credit that to both him and to my mom. My mom had picked an amazing man to marry who took her and loved her and loved me thoroughly. I did the daddy-daughter dances. I danced on his feet. I was always in his arms, on his lap. Even into my 30s, I would jump into his arms when I'd see him. And it was kind of like a running joke. I love him thoroughly and entirely. And he loved me the same way. And so as much as that my story sounds so heavy and so dark, I want you to know who I am today and the light that I am today. It started that way, but it did not have to be my story. And I immediately want you to feel safe in my story. So that was how I was conceived. 3 years later, I started playing soccer. Literally 3 years old, started playing the game that everyone in the entire world except for America loves and worships. And soccer has been my vehicle to take me all over the world. It took me to college. It paid for my education in college. I owe so much to that game. But the beautiful thing about who my parents were they gave us so much more than just one thing. My mom was a play director. She ran the speech teams. She was a dental assistant. She was a soccer coach. My dad was a musician. And when I tell you my dad could have been anything in the entire world, but he chose to be a teacher at a private school so that we could have a private education. My parents gave me so much. So I had a full ride scholarship for soccer and to play an instrument. because my parents were so adamant about having multiple passions. And at any time, soccer could have been taken away from me. I could have lost a limb, something like that, but I was going to have a fallback. I was great in school. They made sure that I was really, my oldest sister did have a big injury right in her senior year, but academically was so on point that she still got into the school that she wanted to be in. And in that, I have two older sisters who, when I tell you, like, if they wanted to run the world and woke up tomorrow and decided to take over the world, they could. They could. Daphne and Naomi Brand, they could take over the world. My oldest sister is one of the smartest people you'll ever meet, but also would never make you feel dumb around her. She's not any type of mansplainer you'd ever meet. She is so intelligent. Her brain is magnificent. And she is so down to earth and would never ever make you feel any which way. My other sister, I have never seen someone climb to any top of any job as fast as she does. She is so efficient, and she's so, her work ethic is it's admirable, very much like my father's, almost to a fault, because she works way too hard. But she brings people along with her. One of her favorite things about her job, as you heard in the first episodes, is that she likes to inspire people, and she's an amazing leader. And I haven't even mentioned that when she sings, she can literally, the heavens open up when she sings. I am so passionately proud to be their little sister. And my mom, she is my best friend now. She's so kind, and she's so generous. And if she has $20 and you need $20, she'll give you 25. She'll find $5 extra for you. She will give you the shirt off her back. She's one of the most generous people I've ever met. And as well as talented, and as well as hilarious and loving. And you would never see how much trauma she's had in her life, because she walks through life with so much joy, and she brings joy around her. My dad, I mean, he could pick up any instrument. He has since passed, but he could have picked up any instrument at any time and just played it. And that is in itself its own talent. But he's also an amazing writer. He was also an amazing composer. He was so funny and silly, and just the best dad that I could have ever had raised me. And so that's my family, but also a very big reflection of who I am. I work really, really hard like my sisters. I really do want to give as much as I have to my friends, my family, and my loved ones. I'm just so proud to be in this family, and I'm so proud to be the fifth point of a star, because I used to think I was the fifth wheel, and I told my dad that once. He goes, "No, Sam, you're just the fifth point of the star," which is something only my dad, my beautiful, sensitive, beautiful dad, would have said to me. That would have lit up my whole world. I mean, this guy read to me every night well into my teens. We read Chronicles of Narnia. We read the Harry Potter series. We read together all the time. So that's me. Played professional soccer. I don't think I mentioned that, but I should have. Played professional soccer for 10 years. I played overseas in Europe. I played for the Haiti women's national team. I was the 2014 Haiti women's national team player of the year. And that alone is probably one of the coolest things that has ever happened to me. I will talk to you more about my career. I will talk to you more about my family. I will talk to you more about me, who I am today, more than who I was, and more to come. But thank you for listening to this tiny, mini, little baby episode of From the Pitch to Purpose. Go tell someone that they're awesome today. Bye.